everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Untangling AANHPI art exhibit by me and Chi and Do. Yes, we made it. We're here. While I'm asking you the questions, it's a mutual exchange. Like Chi and I are hearing your story and we're seeing it through your eyes, we're living through your story, and that's the power of story, right?
I can't imagine living all of my entire life never feeling enough. And so I started doing a lot of inner work, a lot of readings, and started diving into self-development. And now I have become a self-worth coach, helping people.
What I really liked about your story is that you are international. You've lived in many different places, and I'm really curious how you relate to your AAPI.
Yeah, so I am Singaporean, but I've lived in 5 countries. So I was born in the Philippines, lived there for a couple of years. Family moved to London. That's the earliest place I remember living. That was just a year. 14 years in Singapore, family moved to Australia. I came to Austin, and they are now back in Singapore. So I'm very international.
In your interview, you said this sentence that was really striking to me. You said, to be a good girl was to internalize your emotions. I would love to learn more about how that manifested for you, for your relationship to your mother and to your daughter.
One of the things that was really taught and emphasized to me is that I must never express my emotions. And in my relationship with my mother, I'm always to be listening.
I just know to be a good girl back then is just to be quiet and to internalize a lot of my emotions.
I feel like the main disconnection with me and my mom was probably just we're very different people. I'm very introverted and I prefer to just stay in my room all day. And my mom is very extroverted and she likes to have people over and bring us outside.
She shows her love differently for each family member, depending kind of on what they receive. So my little sister, she really loves hugs and she's very physically affectionate. So my mom will always make sure to hug her every day and just cuddle her sometimes on the couch if she's having a bad day.
I feel like we always had a good relationship, but it was just always highlighted to me when I was a little girl that I did look like Ironically, now that I'm older, people say I look like my mom.
You use the term individuating. Could you share with us what does that term mean for you, and how does that look like in your relationship with your mother and your daughter?
Individuating to me means, having clear boundaries with where one person ends and the other person begins. As a daughter, in my role as a daughter, this has and continues to be a difficult thing in my relationship with my mom, probably because of Chinese collective culture.
I do think we're at a point now where she is understanding a little bit more, just because I've tried to, be really honest and understanding of where she's coming from.
My mother has never said to me, I love you. I never knew what it's like to be hugged by my mom or embraced by my dad. I don't know what that felt like. So when I was growing up and I see my American friends and how they hug their mom and kiss their mom, and there was just such a desire, a yearning for that love inside, and I swear I wasn't going to do this to my children.
If I could say something to my mom, it would just be to let her know that you did a good job.
Thank you so much again for sharing your story. We appreciate y'all so much.